What's up, y'all? The sound is okay? Hmm. All right, let's see. Max prep time options. So I need to get the values out of this. How do I do that? Close this template. Hmm. Head out. Then let's fix this. Card builder. That's good. That's not locked. We don't need that. ID card. Because we getting, okay, yeah, we don't need that. All right. Let's see, and then I need to, yeah, let's just go ahead and all right, so we got our testing. Now, go ahead and max prep time options. There's a data set. Is there something called checked on it? Or oh, never mind. I don't have to do that. I could do max CLG, max prep time, max radio buttons, max prep time. And we get those three inputs. And in those inputs, do they have one called checked or selected? Children. Checked. If I do that and then do Lord. So I think what I want to do is what's up, Trey? How's it going? I think I want to just filter and check through these. So I want to add an event listener to max prep time options. Yeah, max prep time options is the box. So I'm gonna say max prep time options dot add event listener, and we're just gonna look for click, and then or let me see, add event listener. Great, I made homemade shawarma. I've never had that. What is that? Add event listener input checked. You short answer, use change rate. Here's a couple practical examples. No. I guess I'll do it that way. I really don't want to do it that way. You know what? No, I wanna do this a different way. Let's do change, but then let's do um what's up, Moon Dog Dev? How's it going? And then let's just do E like that. Console. Nice. Nice. So current event, and then the target is an input. And then we say, can I get E dot value? Undefined, okay. Let's just get E. E change E event. Let's get E dot target dot value. That makes more sense. 5, 10, 15. All right. Oh, all right. So I do want to filter out the currently selected. Maybe I should do search. Let's see. Search data. How am I gonna do this? Middle Eastern meat dish that you eat in a wrap. That sounds good. Let me think. So I want to check one of them. We can clear these. Hmm. Really just want to add an event listener to all of these. Like I just want to gather all of these and decide what it is. Let's look up the. Okay, let's see. Zero cook 12, cook 0, cook 15, max cook time. So I can have all of these showing, and then when I select one of these, I want it to filter. So number one, let's make sure these are always showing. Let's see, so how will I do this? I guess when it first comes, when it loads, it's gonna say, I wanna say show all recipes. And show all recipes function. It's just that, oh, what am I doing? So how did I do it? Data, dot for each recipe. We're gonna going to, what do you use for streaming? OBS, StreamYard, or something else? I use OBS. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on my screen. All right. So let's see. I wonder, immediately invoke function expression. Can I do something like that? I want to do that for the first time. I'll just run hard builder recipe. That should, let's see if that works. Let's see if that does what I think it should do. So I've never done this before. Nope. I'm not gonna do that. Let's save that for when I actually learn how to do it. Oh, wrong. It was supposed to be like this, like that. All right, yeah, that works. So every time we go to this page, it just shows everything. And then once we start, like if we say, right, okay, so that's good. All right, so that works. So we solved that. And next, shows all recipes immediately. I think I spelled that right. All right, so we got this. We got all of this showing immediately as soon as we load the page. So that's what we want. But now, when I press one of these, I needed to run and do filter. I needed to filter out what's currently on the page. So what I think I'm gonna do is, let me think. I think I want to create a function that takes every card on the page and are you sure this isn't AI code? The comments explain everything, which AI often does. No shame, honesty builds trust. You know, people can, brother. Nah, this isn't AI code. You know what? Nah, I'm not even gonna do what I was gonna do. It's not AI code. This is all made from a person. I'm 100% sure. Let's see. Don't even, no, people like that, they come in, they want a response, ignore it. Let's move on. Yeah, just asking, no hate my ass. All right. All right, let's see. So now when I click these, maybe I should just add an event listener to every single one in the array. Max prep time, options dot add event listener, change. Let me think. So I want to, okay, so when I come on the page, automatically these are going to be there. And then I just want these selections to filter out whatever is already on the page. So let's see. So how did I do it? I guess I have to grab what's in the card container. I need to grab all the cards that are in the card container. Clear that for each. Where am I? Helper functions, helper functions. We got our card builder, which gets an instance of, and all of these are. Funny. Are you gonna tell me what you are? Div.recipe card. Okay. You can loop through the cards. Look, yeah, I know that. I just wanted to. Yeah, but don't. I don't. Are you new here? Don't. Yeah, we don't backseat code. No offense. No offense to you. All right. No, you good. You're good. Thing is, backseat coding doesn't necessarily help the person that's learning how to code, but it does show that the person who gave the advice knows how to code. So nothing is, yeah, I knew that I could loop through these. That's not the problem that I was thinking about. I was just thinking about how I wanted to go about it. The real question is, do I want to add event listeners to each one of these, or do I want to add an event listener to this div and just call change when the value changes? All right. So, um, why are you upset about it? It just makes me think you might be using AI if. Why are you upset about it? It just makes me think you might be. Oh, ooh. Well, y'all getting extra today. Ooh. Y'all getting spicy on a Saturday. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all okay? What's crazy is like that's so crazy. I didn't think I've never gotten that type of response from people that are watching because everybody's been watching me write every line of code every stream, and so it's really odd that people. That's that's weird, huh? Okay, so anyway, makes you think I'm using AI to write this? Is this code? Does this code look that complicated to where it looks like AI wrote it? That's a compliment. So I must be doing some shit good. Oh, I don't know what's going on, but people said that I'm using AI to write this code because somebody. Oh shit. Oh, I'm learning shit. I'm doing big then. Okay, all right, all right, okay. All that learning wasn't in vain. All right. So now my question to myself is: should I add an event listener to each one of these, or should I just add an event listener to the div and detect the change? If he was using AI, he would be creating errors for 3 hours. If I was using AI, they would have seen me. They would have saw me go in here and ask, and then copy and paste code. They would have saw me. That's so weird. I think some people. Um, I don't know. That was. I wasn't expecting that type of exchange today, but shit, it is what it is, I guess. Question: are pointed questions allowed? Let's see. Yeah, go for it. Ask the question. What's up, Elijah? Man, Elijah, they said I was using AI to write my code. I guess I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling good, man. I know, right? Like I was not expecting that response. Like they was like, I feel like you're using AI because AI comments like this. I'm like, what? I've had that accusation a few times. That is interesting. I wonder what I have a few ideas of where that's born from. I guess when you good, you good. Come from people that don't take the time to learn and hustle. My goodness. Woo. And then somebody gonna say, I just like really clean code. My God. I was not expecting that today. That's interesting. There's no way. Maybe not pointed is the right term. Questions that make you think about a problem in a different way. Don't want to cross into backseat coding, but I've mentored people and those can help. AI learns from the best, so if you code like AI, what does that say? I guess shit, I guess. What do you just say what you gotta say, Trey? Let me think. Um okay, so I've been sitting on this. So if I if I look into the div, then I could run, or do I want to add it to each one of these? Let me see. Let's see what it would be like if I did. Let's cross this out. But let's do radio buttons dot max prep time. I don't have anything specific to say, just asking for future reference. Some people have the best intentions but may not know how to actually help. I think it's important that like some people just like to come over here and they're like, oh well, you could do this, or you should do that, or do this. It'll be one thing if I was forgetting a semicolon or a comma or maybe spacing. That's understandable. But when they full on telling me what I need to do, like it's okay. Like some people don't understand. Like it's okay to let people struggle. That's how they learn. Um, but I think it's okay to ask questions that invoke thought. You know, I'm cool with that. Radio buttons max prep time dot um radio buttons dot max prep time dot for each, and then we're gonna do for each option that's max prep time. We're gonna say um, option dot add event listener, and I guess the event listener would be change, and we would do, I guess, something like that. The struggle part is the most important part of learning to code in AI mode. That's why I tell beginners to avoid AI. Always ask questions. You're gonna have someone tell you something and just accept it. Always ask questions. You're gonna have someone tell you something and just accept it. I don't know what you mean. But you gotta understand something. Because some people, they might feel some type of way because I instantly like time out people. I'm at an age where like my capacity for bullshit is low, low. And I done been through too much in my life to worry about people doubting me. I doubt myself enough. So, you know, and I do believe in censorship, at least in the areas that I'm in. So don't come up in here with the BS. All right. So anyway, option dot add event listener. Nah, hit that band hammer. I really do. I believe in it. I believe in it wholeheartedly. I'll still be doing event.target. So it's probably just better to add it to the entire div itself. Yeah, so that solved that question. So when a selection is, I've enjoyed watching your learning journey. You at a time where you get to document it, man. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I really enjoy doing this. Okay, so I think I like the idea of adding. I think it's more performant too to add a event listener to the entire div and check for a change than to add one to each individual input right here. So why don't I say type change target input? Let's see. If I do e dot target, then what? Does it give me, can I detect target type? Can I say type of node list? Damn, can I check whether or not it is a input? Let's see. Hold on, why did it give me that entire thing? Okay, it's because I'm doing that. And if I do type of, let's see what happens. It just says object. So let's see, e dot target. Um, I've been web deving since '08, and you seem like you got a good grasp on JS, bro. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see. I want to check. Let's see. Let's see. How to check if target of event listener is input. Somebody. Hold on. Let me look at the event. Let's see what the event is gonna say first. Okay, so the event. Can we say e dot target equal input? Okay, input is not defined, so we can't do that. Let me see. This is interesting because I'm wondering how can you check what actual type of element this is. Will you add a meal planner ingredient cost? Nah, that's not a part of the thing. So e dot target. No, e. We just want e. You don't get the select box defined as, you don't get that select box defined as a variable. No, no, no. Well, hold on. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Okay. So all I want, it says target input. I want this right here though. Like this right here is what I want. Cause it says input. And I want to make sure that it's all okay, so hold on. I already know it has checked, but I want to return the type. Oh, dot source element dot source. Oh, that's deprecated. Can I use it though? I don't know. I don't know what you. N- n- it'll give us the same thing. So watch. If I put input right here and I did dot target, right, and I go here and I press this, it's the same thing. Input change whatever. And if I gave it oh no, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. Oh, because then it's not gonna do it on this. It's gonna do it only on these. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we got it. Yeah. Okay. So we got max prep time options dot advanced listener input So we got the Let's see. I want to dot target dot value. So yeah. Okay. All right. So we got 5, 10, 15. But every time each one of these is clicked, I wanted to filter these out. Okay, so now needs to filter card container. So I think we already grabbed card container. Where did we put it? Card template, card builder. Then we got card container. Card container. Where's card container? And I say card. Okay, somewhere on this, somewhere in here is card container. Card container dot for each. Let me think. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? So I want to take the ones that already has. Let me think. Maybe I should just put it all in the search data. I could have I could have sworn I had something here that was messing with the inner HTML. Is it on the input? Yeah, it's card container. Yeah. Remove current cards. Nah, I don't want it to be separate. I just want, yeah, it should be separate, shouldn't it? Wow, this is, hmm. Because I'm thinking, okay, so I got the cards here. So what if I select one of these and then I search like that? So you think it should be, maybe it should be in a separate function. Hmm. All right, I think I know how I'm gonna do this. I think I know what I'm gonna do this. I think I know how I'm gonna do it. All right. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is when we select one of these, it's just gonna take all the current cards. First, it's gonna remove all the inner HTML. It's gonna make the inner HTML whatever. It's gonna take all the current cards and then go through each of them. I wonder, can I put the cards in an array and then put it back? All right, yeah. So let's do that. Okay, so helper functions. Yay, one of my friends had a good time visiting family. All right, so where were we? Testing. All right, so we got the mix temp on, we do it, and then we need a function that will, we need to gather all cards in the card container, set card container inner HTML to nothing, filter through the cards, and create a new um, filter through the cards, populate populate card container with the new cards. Okay, so then what we'll do is, okay, so we need to create a function called filter cards. And when we filter the cards, we need this. So we need the value. Do I create two different functions? Because this is max prep time. Why don't I give it another value of um, type? Um, let's say cook. Yeah. So cook prep or max time prep or cook. Yeah. Okay. So let's do X. Okay, so don't. Yeah. Uh type Type time. Let's do type time. And so, so when we do this, we're gonna put like, well, let's say if type time equals prep, we'll do things here. And the things we're gonna do is we're gonna do I need to figure out a way to gather let me see. I could just take the inner HTML. I can get the inner HTML of each element, right? Reference to. So what would I do? Card container. I'll say gather all cards in the card container. Const gathered cards equal. We're just gonna say no, yeah, we don't need to do that. We're just gonna say const gathered cards equal card container dot is there a is that an array? Let's see. CLG card container dot children. Card container before initialization. All right. Where is card container? What's up, NATO? And then we do, okay, let's see. It's an HTML collection. I don't know what an HTML collection is. I don't know. What does that mean? HTML. Hold on. If it just says object, I'm stupid. Is an HTML collection an array? No, it's an array. It has array-like characteristics. Oh, interesting. Can I do children dot one child like undefined. I could do this. Hold up. If it's an object, can I do for of constant element of hard container dot children cog element? Does that work? No, it does not work. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So can I do cog card container dot, what is that? What would that do? Gives me a node list. Okay. What's this? Okay. Doesn't say what that is, but it gives me the div recipe cards. And can I do, or it's a node list. Can I do for of child hard container dot child nodes cog element? Can I do that? I cannot. Let's see. So cog hard container dot child nodes. A node list. Let me see something. No, I shouldn't do it the way I was just thinking about. Or maybe, what am I doing? I don't even have to do all of this. I don't have to, I could just get, I don't even have to do this. I could just get all the ones off the page. I could literally just say, if we're going to gather the cards, I could literally just say const all cards equal document dot what query. Can I get elements? Elements? No. Query selector all. And I'll just get, see, I'll be making stuff complicated, y'all. Oh no, it's a node list. Oh no. Hold on, what? What's up, Jacob? I'm learning things. It has a length. Or could I just do card container? It's a node list. It doesn't, what? Hold on. Elements body. Oop. Yeah, I was supposed to hear that notification. All right. Template. Hold on, where am I? Okay, main. Recipe card grid. And we have class recipe card. Yeah, so I should. What? What? Why? Why isn't it letting me get this? It's right here. It says div class of recipe card. Hmm. Div class of recipe card. I can't get the recipe card. Huh. Or can I just do document? Will you let me do it then? Please? 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 Okay. Obviously, there's something else we need to do. So we are going to go with my first mind. All right. So what I'm going to do is do something I probably shouldn't do. And we're just going to do the search data. And we're going to, I'm going to, first thing is I want it to check all options. Okay. So why don't we go ahead and check prep time, cook time. And so we got prep time, we got cook time, and we said let ingredients equal recipe. Okay, so this is where we need to do the thing. So we need to check the cook time. And we're gonna say if title dot includes input dot to lowercase or ingredients dot sum. Let's see. So I guess I would do. I want to check for all these cases. What's up? I want to check for all these cases. How would I do that? Nope. So prep time would be an array. And if I look at the prep time, prep 10, prep 5, prep 5, prep 10, prep 5. Trying to think about how I'm going to filter through these cards. For some reason, I can't get these cards. I don't know why. Hold on. I was able to get the cards a different way. Maybe I should... I'm kind of confused. No, no, no. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to think. I got to think. I got to think. I got to think. Okay. So why don't I go back to what I was doing, which was card container. Was it? Yeah. Okay. So this is what we're doing. Card container dot child nodes. And I got a node list. Okay. So a node list is definitely giving me a reference to all of this stuff. All right. Let's see. What can I do with a node list? While it resembles a JavaScript array, it is not a true array and has limited functionality. Okay. Node list. What's up, the coding therapist? I'm just over here thinking, thinking about how I'm gonna do this. Been thinking for an hour, but it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Sorry. 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 All right. Card container dot inner HTML. Okay. Let me think. For some reason, I can't query selector all. Is it because they're? Is it because they are fragments? Is it because they're all cards document dot query selector all dot recipe card is not working? And it just returns a node list. So I can do for each on a node list. So what I can do, card container dot child nodes dot for each e clg e. No, that didn't work either. You slut. All right. All right. All right. So I think what I'm gonna do is, so I think every time I select one of these, it's just gonna filter through every single data, all the data in the JSON. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think that's how I want to do it. So the card builder is there, the card template, the function search data. Okay. So I'm gonna do, so every time it gets clicked, max prep time, max hook time. Okay. All right, so now what I want is, so we just need to check name, ingredient, cook time, and prep time. Let me think. Let's see. We do not do backseat coding, my friend. All cars die for each. All cars die for each. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I already know. Should I just put all of them into, I'm getting confused. I swear, I felt like doing the search. I thought the search would be the hardest thing, but this is the hardest thing. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Uh, I'm thinking I could just max prep time equals, it's going to equal the max prep time options. And then I need to go through and I need to see where was I? Okay. Let's bring this down here so I don't have to keep going up there. And then we do search. Search data. Okay. So then input max prep time, max prep time equal max prep time options. Oh, we don't have to do that. We just know it's gonna be an array. So I was just writing it. Yeah, I was just writing it down for my own. It's max prep time options and max hook time equal max hook time options. So instead of doing would it be better if I just put all the recipes in an array? Isn't data already an array? Data is an array. So wouldn't it be easier to just do like I could just do data dot does recipe card, I think recipe card only takes it's okay. I can go okay. As long as I get an array of the things that match this, I think I'll be fine. So I can do data dot I guess filter and then I could say R, and if R contains so hold on, what I do so what if I want to check the input first? Title dot includes. Why don't I just go ahead and do okay. Data dot for each, we're gonna say recipe. We do want to do let title, we just want this. All right, are you gonna, oh. All right, so with this, we're just gonna leave this alone. So data dot for each, and then we make that to lowercase. So then we have our data. So then we can say data dot filter card. And how do I do a conditional right here? I can say card dot includes input dot, how do I do includes input dot to lowercase, and then we're gonna do that filter hard then we're gonna say yeah, so we said ingredient because this is, I only learned this once. Okay. The sum method of array instances returns true if it finds one element in the array that satisfies the provided testing function, otherwise it returns false. So, okay, yeah. So that makes sense. So if ingredients dot sum, then we're gonna say I dot includes input dot to lowercase. Then we're gonna do another filter. I'm gonna say card okay, so we wanna go through max prep time and check if the card includes I'm gonna have to put that in the for each. Gotta remember that. Oh, let me think. And then we do filter card, and then we do so first we filter and we find if it includes the input dot lowercase. Then we filter and find out if the card includes ingredients dot sum. Right? Because we're going through each one. Then we determine whether card in let's say if it has I'm getting myself confused. Okay, so we got the ingredients right here. And then we wanna do, that's rain. That's rain sounds. Then we do max prep time dot for each time does card dot what is this max, hold on, what are we doing? This is the first one we're doing is max prep time, so we're doing prep minutes filter card max prep time after each time if card dot what was it, prep minutes if card dot prep minutes but it's going to check each one. I wonder, can I do a continue in a for each? Can I do continue in for each? JavaScript. No, damn. Can I use break? No, I wouldn't want to use break. No, I think I know what I would do. I would do hold on, let me see something. So this is just, so I want to check to see if I want to check to see, maybe I should have used reduce instead of filter. I don't care, whatever. Max prep time dot for each time if card. Okay, let me rethink this. Let me think. I just learned how to use sets. Maybe I can use a set. Maybe I can say card. I hope this works. Card dot. What did I learn? I think it was called. Was it called intersection? Set intersection method. Yeah. I'm doing some weird shit. Let's see. Const. I just want to check if I just want to check if card dot prep time let's see. I'm gonna just ask Google. Hold on. What am I just be doing stupid shit. I just be forgetting stuff. Okay, so last time I checked, max prep time options is gonna be an array. Max prep time joins. Max prep time needs to be an array. So we're gonna say return max prep time dot includes hard dot prep minutes. And so why don't we just simplify that to filter card max prep time dot includes card dot prep minutes. Okay, let me take a break. Oh my god. I don't know why I find this so complicated. Hmm. Do I like coffee? Not really. Coffee is cool, but it gives me anxiety after a while. Like I get a burst of energy and then I get a burst of anxiety. So I try to leave it alone. I want to keep going. Okay. And then what is this? Oh. Um, okay. The only problem is this right here. The max prep time options. Okay. This is cool. This is fine. We'll eventually do something with this. Okay, that's great. So, max prep time. Let's say max. Oh no, there's already a. Hmm. Let's say. Okay, let's just keep that like that. So prep time. No. Const prep time equals. Const prep time equals. Max. We need to call that something else. Let's just call this. Let's call that prep times. And I think what I want to put in here is just the max prep time options, and then I want to go through the max prep time options and determine which one is true or false. So if I do this, let's check. Hmm. Let's look at this. So from top to bottom, we take each element, each object in data, and we say let title equal recipe.title.lowercase, let ingredients equal recipe.ingredients.map element.to lowercase. We do that for each recipe. Right. So we would really need to do this inside there, I think. Let's see. Let's say const filtered recipes equal that, and then what we would do is come down here and say filtered recipes dot for each element card builder element. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Well, I guess we can just try. Oh, immediately. Nope. Immediately get out of here with it. What's going on? A card that includes is not a function. Because card is array dot, hold on, wrong. Array dot includes let me just erase all of this. And erase all of this. Alright. I thought, let's look at the filter method again. Filter method array JavaScript. What's up, Jacob? Filter method. Yeah, if it passes the test. Yeah, if it passes the test. And it includes, we'll check if that's in there. So why don't we take this one thing at a time? because the data, let me see. If we go back, data should be, hold on, let me remove that. Where is that? Remove that CLG data. The data is an array of objects. So the first one, we need to check if okay, so that's why that doesn't work. So we need to say card dot what are we checking for right here? Because we got two inputs. We got the ingredients, but we need the we check for ingredients and name dot includes input dot to lowercase, name dot to lowercase dot includes. That is messy. That is messy. Okay, can I read? Okay, let's see. Dot to lowercase. OBS disconnected. Hello. I think I disconnected for a second. Okay, so we got card dot name, right? Let me try something right quick. If I did data dot map, hold on. If I did data dot, let me see, data dot for no, it's e dot title. That's why I'm crazy. Yeah, it's e dot title, not e dot name. E dot title dot to lowercase dot includes input dot to lowercase, and then we do card dot ingredients. Ingredients. Okay, let's check. Let's just go again. T. Okay, that didn't mess up anything. Salt. But nothing came. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let me think. Instead of doing that, why don't we CLG filtered recipes? Remove that. Go right here. Salt. Length. It doesn't return it. Okay. So something is wrong. So why don't we do this? See what happens. Let's at least get the first part working. So dot filter. Okay, so that works. Solve. Both of these contain, and hold up, in their title. Okay, let me take a break. Breaky break. Okay. Good morning. Hmm. What I'm doing isn't gonna work. What I'm doing right here is not going to work because the first filter will filter through the So I need to split this up. I need to split this up. I need to bring back what I did with the original search function. And then I can filter through those. I think this first one is fine. I get the search. If I could just grab all those cards and then filter through the cards, this would be so much easier. But every time I try to grab those cards, hmm, 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 hmm. I think this is fine. But couldn't I just add all the current cards in this to like, I don't know, an array and then do a separate function where I filter. Let me write that down. So I could push the recipe to an array. I could push the recipe to an array and then filter through those with cook time and prep time. Okay, I will say this. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people watching me that are saying, I could have done this. This is very simple. I'm sure there was a time in your learning journey where you had to sit and think. And it's okay. It's okay to sit and think. At least that's what I'm telling myself right now. 'Cause I do feel a little stressed that this is stumping me a little bit. I guess it's okay. So here are my thoughts. I think this is okay. I think what I could do is every time this happens, I could create an array, push all the recipes to the array. Um, push all the recipes to the array and then do max prep time, max cook time, or whatever. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's what it could be. That's what it can be. That's what it should be. Either way, I think I have had my fill for tonight. But tomorrow I will get up and do this again. I want to thank all of y'all for watching. But I am going to go to sleep because this has made me extremely tired. To the people who said I was using AI, I was not. But thank you so much for giving me, or trying to aggravate, or trying to give me props. I appreciate that. Either way, like and subscribe. I am gonna go to bed and then I'll get up in the morning and do this fresh with a fresh mind. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Yes. Have a great day. Join the Discord. Subscribe if you want to. Have a wonderful evening. Because I'm about to go to sleep. I'm pretty sure I'm going to think about this problem while I sleep. Do I have any questions before we leave? Are there any questions before I go? Oh, okay. The commits have been pushed. Any other questions before I exit stage left and go cry because I could not figure this out? Any questions? There's a coding therapist. Let's see what this is about. Channel activity. Oh, not channel activity, but let's go. Can I go to the channel? Go to channel. Who's this? Who are you, good sir? The coding therapist. Let's see what this is about. I like that this looks like paper.
So the way Prisma handles errors in the code.
Okay. Subscribe. That's interesting because I also was gonna be. That's interesting. There's very few people with that mix. Okay, do I have any questions? There's like a lot of people here. Are y'all just sitting and watching me and stuff? Y'all just sitting there? What's good? Y'all don't have nothing to say on a Saturday? Y'all just sitting and watching me, man? Or do y'all just leave a stream open, which I really appreciate? Well, y'all go ahead and join the Discord. And then y'all go ahead and tonight was not a super productive night, but it is okay. Sometimes we have our highs and sometimes we have our lows. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. So, at least how's it going tonight? At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. So, tomorrow I will try the filtering again. I thought this was going to be, I thought I really did something when I did the search input, but that filter input is like, I don't know. So, anyway. Y'all got any questions before I go? Any questions before I go? No? Nothing? Not a zip zilch? What's on the learning docket for you? The learning docket? I want to get through this JS course. I want to finish this project. I feel like once I finish this project, I'll learn a lot, so much. I want to move on with my life. And then eventually, after I finish the JavaScript course, I will learn React. Then after I learn React, I'll do something else. I'll learn Tailwind or something. Or Next.js, whatever. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.